Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Daddy Issues HD back once again. But again, no webcam today. Sorry for that. Sorry about that. But Tekken 7 story. It's quite the topic, I would say, because a lot of people really hate or really love it. A lot of people really dislike the narrator, say the narrator's terrible, and that they should have hired a decent voice actor. But I believe that voice actor is the one that does the welcome to the Iron Fist 7 or whatever. But I believe that it was just him being told that's the narrative they wanted to go with the story. They wanted to use that tone. So if that is actually true, then we can't fault the voice actor, but uh, uh, Bandai Namco for the direction of where it went. But it is also a first for them actually trying to be serious with a Tekken storyline. Usually you just have a storyline where you just go for 8 random battles. Every so on you run into a character, you have a little meet and greet, talk to each other, like this, that, it's not gonna like last time or whatever. Just little chit chat scenarios that they have. Each character usually has 2 unique ones per their unique storyline, and then they'll have their own version of taking down the big boss, the big bad guy of that Tekken game. Would it be Jinpachi, Heihachi, Azazel, I don't know how you say it, but it's usually unique per character, and then one of them is an official canon, like Jin, I think, was the one that took down Azazel officially, something like that. But everyone has their own little canon versions and their own little goofy ending, which I'm fine for all the goofy stuff. Like, it didn't really develop the characters. It was just funny. It was just the trait of the character they'd make fun of, or they'd put in a silly situation, which was fine. It wasn't overly stupid like the old ones, but they were funny because of the animations and stuff back then. But they're just more on the weird and not taking itself serious side. But Tekken 7 is completely different. It tried to take itself completely serious. A single player campaign of telling the Mishima storyline and wrapping it up supposedly, which is very different because you can only play whatever characters they give you. They give other characters in the story moves that you never see, well, that they don't have access to in without the story mode, which is it's interesting, but a lot of people just really didn't like it. We got character stories, but they're just a card sheet and then a 30-second, or not even that, just a little animation of them talking to the character they beat. Really, nothing significant, nothing really all that great. It's just something normal, like normal and bare minimum. Like, well, last second type stuff it really was, or seemed like it was last second, or not planned until the last second, which is me just saying the same thing over and over just then. But that I kind of didn't. I minded. I didn't mind because like I preferred unlocking the characters. I preferred playing who you want against the boss, but they kind of gave you arcade mode where you reach story mode. He's Akuma, Heihachi, or Devil Kazumi. You get to fight. That was it. That was it. No real interactions. Actually, no interactions at all in arcade mode, which would usually be the story mode. But that doesn't go up to 5 battles. It goes up to 8. Only. Oh no, 8. It goes up to only 5. It's 8 usually. It only goes up to 5, and you can't set the difficulty. I don't know if in the options it counts. They all just seem very, very easy whenever I do it, except for some cheesy stuff that Devil Kazumi has. But that's about it. Nothing special, nothing unique. Just that, which means the story mode is also very lackluster because you can only play it once type of thing. With the VR Tekken game, you could play it with every character in the game. You could play it with every character, and then you'd learn some story or something about your character, anything. But in this, it's kind of like none of that. It really is none of that, which is very depressing. Like, they could have done so much more with the story mode, but the only thing I will give them props is that the end fight, Kazuya versus Heihachi, was the sickest thing I've seen in a Tekken game because of the old memory flashbacks in between doing I think a very hit move, or a natural string that is like very dangerous. So you get like a old cutscene of them talking to each other over the fight, both ways, and that was pretty sick. Built on emotion, built on hype, stuff like that, nostalgia as well. And then with the slow-mo as well, because they would intentionally put you on like 10% health, but that 10% health would be like 1,000 health. So you'd be alive for quite a while, but everything would be like slow-mo, the music would be dramatic, and you'd just be having a good time by fighting, I guess. But the film, it felt like if the entire game was like that, like the music, the stage, the hype, cinematic, it might have been better, but it was really just like you just really wanted to not even try it. You're just like, oh, maybe I should just go straight into ranked mode, because I played story mode straight away. Like I was like, I'm gonna get the hang of things, this Tekken, hang of things, mechanics, stuff like that, race drive. I thought playing the story mode might just get me warmed up and prepped and make me feel much better about going into it. But no, not really. Well, when I first did it, I was kind of like, yeah, this is so fucking hype. Then after, when I wanted to go back again, I'm sitting here for 2 minutes straight trying to spamming A to skip the narrator for the rest of the scene to load, so I can actually completely skip the rest of the dialogue and go into that match. So I was like, it felt annoying. It felt really, really annoying and really not worth trying to get back into story mode. It was just really, really terrible. And you don't really unlock anything. You only unlock some of the character episodes. They aren't even really episodes. So you really don't even unlock anything useful. And then you can even go back, or you don't even have to play story mode. You can just play 2,000 matches, and everything in the game unlocks for you, including multiple bosses and stuff like that, and the titles you get from the campaign as well, and the HUDs. You just have to get 2,000 played matches. That's it. You don't have to win them. You just have to play them offline, online. You just have 2,000 total in any, well, of all combined game modes. So it's really disappointing. It really is disappointing, honestly. But there's not much you can do. They were just trying to be really creative. I don't know if it was the budget, time, or anything specific that made it come out this way, but it was so sick. It really was so sick in its own way. And I hope with the next Tekken they can take the great aspects and old aspects, put them together, and make a beautiful game. I really do, or a beautiful story that's satisfying. Other than that, I'll be happy with anything, even if they bring back the old format. Since actually, I don't think they're gonna bring old format. It's probably gonna be Kazuya versus Jin story next game, which is probably gonna be pretty hype itself. But until then, that's me, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Adios, amigos.